nothing. "This did not go well the last time," Sonia reminded them, with a judgy sip of champagne. She was referring to Josh's 35th birthday party a few weeks back, when Kat had decided she could match Dani drink for drink and ended up swimming in the Chesapeake in cut-off shorts and her UVA hoodie. Dani wasn't going to take the blame for that one, though. Who forgets their phone is in their pocket when they jump in the water? Although she probably didn't need to laugh so hard over it. "Enough dodging. If Kat doesn't pick, I do." Dylan Pierce, the best man and vocal opponent of the no shots rule. He slung an arm around Dani's shoulders, his expensive cologne wafting into her space as he shot her the kind of smile that made good girls want to be bad. It was his trademark, that smile. In the 2 years she'd known Dylan, she'd never seen him wear any other expression. It was the kind of smile that said whatever bullshit is going on around him, he neither noticed nor cared. "Oh, the world is ending? Here, let me make you a drink, sweetheart." He was the perfect ally. "Have a little fun, Kit Kat," he went on, poking her arm. Dangerous tactic, given the way Kat glared at him, but Dylan got away with stuff like that. With Kat, it was because he was Josh's best friend, but with most women, it was that face. Dylan could say whatever he wanted, as long as he looked at you with his big puppy dog eyes. They were this soft, mossy green color that looked entirely subdued in the midst of his other striking features. Thick, chocolate-colored hair, meticulously shaped stubble beard, dimples that looked like they were chiseled into his cheeks, that broad, prominent nose that ended in an unexpected, impish little upturn. On any other man, it might look too big. On Dylan, it looked bold and confident, like him. But then there were those eyes. Dani turned back to Kat, annoyed at how long she'd been looking at him. "What's it going to be?" Kat bared her teeth and growled at Dani like one of those tiny toy dogs that thinks it's intimidating. She was adorable. "Tequila," she relented. "Excellent choice." Dani turned to the poor waiter who'd been standing silently by while they hashed this out, and he hurried off to the bar. Moments later, he was passing out 5 little glasses of brown liquor. "Body shots?" Dylan asked. Dani rolled her eyes and held up her glass. "Nice try." She turned to the newlyweds. "A toast. To Katya and Joshua. May your love sicken us all for years to come." "Hear, hear," Sonia said. Kat waited until Dani had tipped the shot to her mouth, then quickly shoved hers into Josh's hand, grinning triumphantly when he downed it for her. Wuss. Breaking the no-shots rule was decidedly Dani's best move of the night. She'd managed to pry Kat away from Josh by flirting with the DJ and coaxing him into some old-school music. Kat was an absolute fool for Shakira. Kat did a little pirouette on the dance floor, showing off the half-moon stains under her arms, and Sonia snorted into her champagne glass. "How do you feel, Mrs. Rideout?" Dani shouted over the music to the bride. "I feel like this day couldn't have been more perfect." Sonia beamed. "Aw, young love." Kat caught Josh's eye across the courtyard and blew him a kiss, one satin peep-toe heel kicked back behind her and a cheesy grin on her face. She looked like a vintage movie star in that dress, the way it hugged her curves like she'd been dipped in Spanish lace. The back plunged dramatically, right down to her waist, and her dark hair fell in big bombshell curls over both shoulders. She'd worn an old-fashioned mantilla veil for the ceremony, but she'd paired it with a red lip and a subtle cat eyeliner, because she would never completely submit to any tradition. Classy, fierce Katya. Lovesick, googly-eyed Katya. The thought came to Dani unbidden, and her neck heated, embarrassed at the whiny, unsupportive little voice inside her head. It was just that she'd known Kat most of her life, and she'd never known there was another version of her that some cute guy she met in a bar would unlock. One who walked around with hearts in her eyes and blue kisses. But when Kat met Josh, Prince fucking Charming, her best friend became that girl, the one who'd suddenly gone misty-eyed. Again.